in, everybody. Glad you're with us. Major League Baseball on tap. It's the New York Yankees taking on the Seattle Mariners. First pitch coming your way next. All right, just about set to go. And on the hill, Luis Castillo. Chris, what are you looking for from him?
Great sinker. Although it's not his primary pitch, it's really a pitch that he can go to, misses the barrel of the bat, gets ground balls, and lets the defense work behind him.
Here's Gleyber Torres.
The second baseman, Gleyber Torres.
The pitch. And that's outside. And this one is off and running. The 1-0. That one missed. This one popped up, middle of the infield. Makes the catch, and a quick out, number one. As we take a look now at the New York Yankees lineup. And the key to victory for them here, get their starter some run support early.
Boog, if they can get him that run support early, it's likely the other team folds because they know how dominant he can be once he gets settled in. So put pressure on that other team right away, jump out to a lead early, and a few runs is going to feel like 30.
And first offering is fouled off. One out, base is empty. Pitch is in there. That is strike two.
He's dealing with a great two-strike hitter right here. The strikeout is not automatic.
Bounced up the middle. Tosses to first. Nice efficient start to the afternoon. That's two out.
Number 99, Aaron Judge.
And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. He has, as they like to say,
let me guess, Boo, light tower power?
That's right. Judge patrolling center field, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. And first offering is fouled off. And he deals. That one finds the zone. 0-2 now. Two outs, base is empty. Out to short, Crawford. Fires over to first. Judge out on the play. And the Yanks go quietly. 1-2-3 go the Yankees. Now it'll be the M's turn. No score. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. And going to the mound in this one for the Yankees, Garrett Cole. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon to try to keep the hitters on the mound, man. It's one of those things that I'm very confused in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
And the 0-1. And a foul ball. The shortstop takes the ball.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just trying to overthrow that pitch.
Swing and a miss. And him out front for the strikeout.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Here's Victor Robles. That misses. Ball one. Hammers that one deep left field and forget. He sends it out of here, and that gives him a lead. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead.
Base is empty, one away. Cal Raleigh up next for the Mariners. And first offering is fouled off. Cole, he's a guy that has both swing and miss stuff and exceptional command. I mean, that's a rare combination. That makes him one of the best in the game. Up the middle. Torres over to first. Now 2 out. And now we check out the Mariners lineup. This is a veteran-led lineup right here. A lot of players with plenty of experience, Singy.
Yeah, no doubt about that, Boog. These players have been around the game for a long time, and they may not have the flash that they once did, but they've got the wisdom to be able to understand different situations, be able to think with the opponent and sometimes in front of the opponent. And you always seem to see a team like this. They come to the ballpark, they know how to get down to business, and they understand what the job is at hand.
2 outs.
Yep, that ball went out.
Just missed. And if you're a hitter, you know that he's going to challenge you, right?
Yeah, you expect that, and that's why I think you go up there, you get 3 strikes, you take your hacks. And this is from a guy who liked to swing it. You swing the bat.
Now all even up.
3 balls, 2 strikes.
So many strikeout pitchers do have trouble with walks because usually the strikeout is tied in to the stuff, and sometimes the stuff is difficult to command. Not the case here. Swings and misses. That's the inning. But they're off to a good start as they pick up a run on this solo shot. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Top of the second, and here is Anthony Rizzo.
You know, Boo, from time to time, players mix up their routine if things aren't going their way, and Rizzo is no exception. When he was in a slump in 2023, he changed his walk-up music to Taylor Swift. No bad blood there because it worked. He went 4 for 4 and hit his first home run in over a month. He even gave credit to Swift after the game.
And that's off the inside edge. Now 2 balls and a strike. And another ball. To the plate. Down on strikes. And now 1 away. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. That's a little bit low. Castillo, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a sinker, and he works in a changeup. One down, base is empty. Now one finds the corner, and a count even at one. Mike Fillmore on plate umpire. Very consistent with his zone, Chris. Gets a lot of praise for that.
He does, Boog, and I think that with any umpire, you really just want them to be consistent. Fillmore's a guy that does a good job back there in that way, so people around the league really appreciate his consistency.
Up the middle. Slings the first, and that quickly, 2 away. And next for New York, Jazz Chisholm Jr. It's interesting he plays kind of a power spot defensively, but runs pretty well. So when you're looking at that position, you're not expecting someone that has maybe above average speed, but he does. And downstairs.
And I think that skill set really upgrades the position because when you have that kind of speed, it makes the whole team that much better.
Wouldn't chase that time. What about him playing another position on defense, one that would require a little more range?
Absolutely, and I think if push came to shove where they had to make a move during a game, it surprised a lot of people. You might even be able to put him in center field.
The Mariners leading by a run here at the top of the second. 3-1, and he couldn't come up with it.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter at 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. He needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
And the batter now, Anthony Volpe, and a pitch out, but nothing going on. And a pitch. Castillo looked to first. Chisholm dives back in safely. Chisholm off the first with 2 away. And that one fouled off. Two outs. On the ground. Tosses to first, and that is the inning. The Yanks lead 1. They trail here 1-0. Bottom of the second, and now for Seattle, Luke Raley.
The plus base.
Cole back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Way out front for strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
1 ball, 2 strikes, yeah.
Left-hand hitter waits. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Really nice job working both sides of the plate for that strikeout. Started him off inside, then away, back inside again, and that would set him up for that last pitch on the outside of the plate that he just swung right through. Pretty smooth sequence right there.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. That's in for a strike at 95, and it's 0-1. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And there is another strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts to start the frame, and that's now 3 in a row.
Yeah, he's really settling in and getting a feel for his pitches, throwing them where he wants to right now. So we'll see how long he can keep this streak going.
Two down, nobody on. Towards first. What a stop! And that's a great play for the out.
Excellent stop right there, and he wants to take it himself, waves the pitcher off, and continues to run into the dugout.
And welcome back to the ballpark. And here's the rookie catcher, Austin Wells. The pitch. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he had a pretty good look at that pitch and not sure exactly what tied him up there. Couldn't pull the trigger. And perhaps the best pitch he'll see in this at-bat to hit.
Kicks and deals. Swings and misses. Struck him.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more. His timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Alex Verdugo in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. The pitch. That one finds the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. In the air, left field. Moving under this one. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Back to the top of the lineup. Here's the Yankees leadoff hitter, Gleyber Torres. First time up was a pop out. That one drifts inside. And a foul ball. Two outs. And there's the strike. Oh, can't get out of the way of the fastball, and that's going to sting. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. And now it's Juan Soto. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. Just missed.
Count 1-0.
That one a little bit high. The M's up by a run. We're here in the top half of inning number 3. The 2-1. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Out of here. And it gives them the lead in the 3rd. It's 2-1.
That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Judge stands in now, looks at that one inside. say when.
1-1.
Judge rips that one. Robles ranging back, and that one is going to go. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add on. It's 3-1.
Back-to-back home runs, and they keep adding to their lead. Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
2 outs, nobody on. Anthony Rizzo steps to the plate. Swing and a miss.
0-1 for count.
Outside corner for a strike. And a swing and a miss. And that's that. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back at T-Mobile Park, here's the veteran second baseman, Jorge Polanco. The pitch. And that one off the outside edge. Gets the corner, and it's 1-1.
I mean, that's perfect location, right on the black. Over and over again, this guy demonstrates the ability to hit those spots. They're so tough to do anything with as a hitter.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. The line of the pitch. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Got one close, rule the ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
Caught a break right there. Pretty good pitch on the outside corner.
To short, Volpe gathers and throws to first. 1 gone, bottom of the 3rd inning. Here's Josh Rojas. Just off the inside edge. That one finds the zone. Strike 1.
We're going to ball 1 strike.
The Mariners down by a pair here in the last half of the 3rd. And the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's inside. It's a good take.
That's off the mark, and the count's full.
Still just the second batter of the inning, and on the mound, he's already thrown 13 pitches. They got him working hard out there.
Battling here as he fouls it away. And the right-hander deals. And that's ball four. That's a great at-bat. He saw a lot of pitches and earned a walk.
Well, it's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. So a lot of pitches and ends up drawing a walk. Very pretty.
So the lineup flips over. J.P. Crawford, the next to hit. And a foul ball left side. Rojas, the runner at first with one gone in the inning. Way outside, and it's 1-1.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one hooked foul. Righty delivers. Extra bases. Rojas around second, headed for third. And that's a double.
Everything came together for him. Solid swing from start to end. On time with everything. Really good balance. Nice extension. And he made it out front for the line drive knock.
So 1 out with 2 aboard. And stepping in for the Mariners, Victor Robles. That clips the corner. And here it comes. This one chopped to the ground, but foul. 1 down, runners at second and third. Ground to first. Base hit, run by Brazil. Robles in the second. He's safe. It's a whistle number.
That's a big at-bat. Coming through in the first to drive in for it. He definitely made on that pitch, but he didn't get beat. He got the bat on plane and just kept his hands tight to shoot it down the first base line for the knock.
Catcher up to hit. Cal Raleigh. And there's a foul ball. One out and a runner at second.
Stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
Next offering is downstairs.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, center field. Judge getting an angle on it. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there are 2 outs. So now it's the 4-hole hitter, Julio Rodriguez. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at-bat to try to get something to hit home.
And it's second. Now high fly ball out to left center. Verdugo gets under it. He's got it. And that is That's out number 3. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. We're tied now at 3 apiece. Back after this on the show. Back in Seattle, John Shelby with Chris Singleton, and set to lead off the 4th, Giancarlo Stanton. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers. Just missed. Stanton, 34-year-old vet, and he's a former All-Star Game MVP. Off the plate inside, and now 2-0. Just off the inside edge.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
And there's the automatic. Fouled off. He was late.
Adjustment, but pitchers are going to learn from those things and really try to exploit them if they can.
Foul ball there. That misses the zone, and 1-1. Swinging a foul straight back. Bases empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Fights it off. You'll see another. A line to kick the pitch. Stays alive.
Slider right there. You look at the sequence in that at bat, and he hadn't thrown it yet, so this makes it really tough to recognize and line off with 2 strikes. I'm sure it looked like a fastball all the way until it wasn't.
So 2 down now, and here is Anthony Volpe. And that one almost got him.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, it will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
2 down, nobody on. In for a strike, and the count 1-1. Strike on the inside corner.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, kept
Swing and miss, struck him out. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Yanks held in check. So no change in the score. It's 3-3. And the pitch. Fastball for a strike.
Well, these Mariners do a great job, Bill, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient bats out of it. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that, they forced the starter to throw more pitches than he wanted to at this point of the game.
And that's a base hit. And Gordon on the leadoff single. And now for Seattle, Randy or Rosarena. High fly ball down the left field line. That's back there. See you later. He'll circle the bases. It's 5-3. One pitch, one swing, one home run.
Yeah, you can say that's efficiency right there. Didn't need much time in the box to make an impact. Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Here's Turner now. Grounded out his first time up. And they clips the inside corner. And the righty deals. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
4-2 is the count.
Nobody out with a pair of runs across to the frame. We're here in the bottom of the fourth. And that just misses.
Clearly, he hasn't had it in this game, and looks like sooner than later, they're going to have to go to the bullpen.
The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Kicks and fires.
That's Colby.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. The pitch. In the air, left side. Verdugo makes the grab, one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Jorge Polanco digs in now.
Polanco.
That pitch in for a strike. 1-1.
Goodness, I think he just took the best pitch he's going to see in this at-bat. You don't get many like that in that location. I don't know if you take that pitch against any pitcher out there in the mound.
Next offering upstairs. And that skips in the dirt. Fouls one off. 2-2. Good eye right there. And it's ball four. He missed down low.
The third baseman, number 4.
Man at first with one gone. Josh Rojas will hit next. He walked it, came around to score his first time up. And that one clips the corner. That misses, and the count is 1-2.
2 strikes.
A swing and a miss. 2 down. So the batting order turns over. J.P. Crawford gets a chance to hit 1 for 2. Yeah, that's foul away. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Ball, 2 strikes.
At the belt and fires. And that's outside.
Recognize that changeup right out of the hand. Just spit on it.
Next offering upstairs.
2-2 now.
And that's down and away.
3-2, 2-out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. On the move to the alley. And makes the grab. And that ends the inning. 2 come in on this Seattle homer. It's now 5-3. It's Major League Baseball on the show. And we're back. We go to the top of the 5th, and now Austin Wells. Castillo back to work. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. There's a strike.
The offense has gotten going, and the pitcher wants to go out there and have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Right-hander kick steals. Bounced up the middle. And that chance handled. Not in time. An infield knock to start the inning.
Tough play on a nice backhand stop. Had to be perfect with the exchange and go to get the out, but it looked like he had to dig in there a little deeper, like he was trying to get a split finger grip or something. Close play, but that little extra time on the transfer made all the difference.
Here's Alex Verdugo. That one's upstairs, ball 1. And that's ball 1. The pitch.
Ball.
That one off the mark. And now 3-0.
Well, I would expect in this 3-0 count, you're taking all the way. See if they'll walk you.
Here comes a pitch. There's a strike. Left-hand batter waits. Little chopper rolls foul. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Righty to the plate. This one in the air, right field. Robles should have this one. Corrals it. Well, there's one away. Back to the top of the Yankee order. Here's the second baseman, Gleyber Torres. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes. Kicks and deals. Turned on, but foul wide of third. One now. And it stays fair. Wells makes the turn at second. To third. Not in time. He's safe.
Now, they really turned on that one, and as it hooked down the line, it was hard to tell if it would stay fair. It just barely sneaked in there.
One away, runners at first and third. Here's Juan Soto. He's already homered in this game. Out there, and that's ball one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the fifth. Next offering is in for a strike. Double play ball to second. Good feed, that's one, and that's two.
Well, the second baseman made that one look easy. Great feed to the shortstop. Shortstop completes the play. They get out of a jam, and they end the inning.
And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the fifth. Down to number 2 hitter, Victor Robles. The right-hander back to work. And that's in for a strike. Activity in the bullpen for the Yankees. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Canley getting cranked up as well. The wind to the pitch. That's outside. 1-1. The 1-1 is fouled off. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. And a 1-2 again. Got him looking. Clipped the bottom of the zone with a curve for strike 3.
Well, I'd say that was a really nice pitch right there. And if it weren't for the call, you could say it was a great take, too. I mean, it's close enough to where you probably need to protect, but it looked to end up just off the corner.
So digging in, Cal Raleigh. First pitch misses. One down, base is empty. He swings and fouls one off. The 1-1. Foul ball. The line of the pitch. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Base is empty, one away. Last half of inning number 5. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Got him swinging.
Well, classic pitch sequencing there to change eye levels for the punch out. That fastball that the pitch before was up, it was very competitive, and that gets you thinking that he might try to climb the ladder. But then the curveball out of that same tunnel just falls off the table, and you can't make contact.
And that one hammered. This one's got a chance. And brings it in at the wall. It's Aaron Judge now. He blasted one out earlier in the third.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
The pitch.
This isn't a pitcher that softens up when he starts to show signs of fatigue. I mean, his stuff stays sharp. Makes these at-bats more difficult than they normally would be against other pitchers at this stage of the game.
And he deals. Swing and a ball popped up. Rayleigh under it. He makes the grab. And there's one away. Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Anthony Rizzo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Fastball for a strike. Double-barreled action in the bullpen. Taylor Saucedo appears to be getting ready for manager Scott's service. Thornton warming up as well. One down, base is empty.
1-1.
Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-2.
A good starter for the opposite-handed pitcher has to stay in that tunnel just a little bit longer. Otherwise, recognition could cause you to barrel it out. But right there, the hitter clearly couldn't do anything with it.
The line of the pitch. And there's a ball. The M's trying to protect a 2-run lead over the top half of the sixth. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Well, I'm not sure what he was waiting on right there. You got the changeup and still late on it. You rarely see that. It almost makes you think that he was trying to set the pitcher up. I mean, if you can't catch up to the off-speed stuff, there's no way you're going to touch a fastball.
Stanton up for the third time here. Watches that one miss. And another ball. Righty delivers. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, you can't really adjust your game plan for that last pitch. Scott hasn't thrown it very much. You got to focus on the stuff that is thrown out there most of the time.
Next offering is in for a strike. Nothing doing for the offense that time. We go to the bottom half of inning number 6, and the 5, 6, 7 slots do up. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Mark Leiter Jr.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And here's the first baseman, Luke Rayleigh.
The first baseman.
And a pitch. Foul off left side. Pitch misses, and the count is 1-1. Action in the pen down there. Tim Hill getting loose out there for Aaron Boone. The 1-1. That's the third. Jazz tosses the first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th.
Up next is Seattle. The left fielder, Randy.
And up next for Seattle, Randy Arozarena. He had a big swing back in the 4th, a 2-run homer, and that helped them get the lead.
And what a swing it was, Boo. Poetry in motion, and those are the type that you hardly feel when you connect with the baseball. Just so smooth, a great feeling off the bat.
Not even close there. 1-0. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
They're down 2 balls and a strike. To the right side, collected by Torres to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, the designated hitter, Justin.
2 outs, bases empty. Justin Turner up next for the Mariners. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Big swing and a miss. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Falling behind 2-1. Bounced out to short. Volpe rolls across the diamond. Turner is out. And the Mariners set down 1-2-3. Mariners go down quietly there. Then it remains 5-3. Back at T-Mobile Park. And now Jazz Chisholm Jr. And the right hander back to work. The Yankees looking to rally.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
In the air out towards right center. Rodriguez makes the catch. And there's 1 down. And up next for New York, Anthony Volpe. In for a strike, it's 0-1. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Swing and a ball popped up. Polanco pulls it down, and there's 2 down.
Well, just about to hit that century mark. 100 pitches in this game.
Austin Wells stepping in now for the Yankees. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive. Alex Verdugo stepping in now for the Yankees. That one fouled off. Tying run at the plate. And that's off the inside edge. Ball 1. On the ground to first, Rayleigh. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So 1 hit is all they get. 7th inning stretch time. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Tim Hill.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
And now it's the switch hitting second baseman, Jorge Polanco.
The second baseman,
The pitch.
Well, on paper, it's favorable to have a fairly quick inning here with 2 of the 3 hitters he's set to face batting from the left side, same side he throws from.
That one down the line, and it goes just foul. Next one just misses. Now 1-2. And another ball. Two. Bounce to the left side. And foul ball. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge really on his horse for this one. Grabs it on the run. One down. And stepping in for the Mariners, Josh Rojas. A strikeout and a walk. This one lifted in the air, left field. Makes the grab for the second out.
The shortstop.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. And the batter will be the shortstop, J.P. Crawford. 1 for 3. Popped up. Rizzo sizes this one up. And that is the third out of the inning. Nothing doing here this half. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Jimmy Garcia.
These are the spots where relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And the pitch. Torres, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Oh, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Right-handed reliever. A little out front there as he swings through it. And here it comes. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
Good luck catching up to that one.
And the right-hander deals. He swings and hits a fly ball center field. And that'll fall for a base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already is Matt stays in the zone on the plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on the plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dump something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Now it's the right fielder, Juan Soto. In there at the knees, and that is strike 1.
Now this guy's definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here, trying to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
The tying run at the plate, and that one fouled off. Two down. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. He's already homered here in this one. And that's right for a base hit. They fired it quickly, so it's first and second with only one away.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on the line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Mickey moving second base. Entering is the pinch runner, Jason Dominguez. Anthony Rizzo stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. And a good eye there.
He's looking for a ground ball to get a double play and out of this jam.
So the tying run at second. And fouled off. Two on, 1 out. And one finds the zone. And it got 1 and 2. Some activity in the Mariners bullpen. Andres Munoz, a right-hander with big strikeout stuff, is getting it fired up. Salcedo, the lefty, warming up as well.
Strike zone, and he just couldn't get the bat on it. When you strike out on one like that, that's when you start having conversations with yourself, and they're not usually very friendly.
So first and second with 2 outs. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Sliced hard but foul. With the go-ahead run at the plate, and we're at the top of the 8th. That one not close, and it's a ball to strike. And this is inside.
Could be some action here on this next pitch. Couple runners on. Probably a challenge pitch coming.
Two on, 2 outs. Just missed.
This is a really good feeling for a hitter at this point in the ball game. You know that they don't want to walk you, so you're going to get a pitch to hit. You just better not miss it.
The right-hander gives up the 2-out walk.
Pretty much the last thing you want from your bullpen arms are free passes, especially in spots like this. Make the team earn their role.
Now on the bump, Matt Brash. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Substitution now at first base. Coming in as the pinch runner, Osvaldo Cabrera. Now the third baseman, Jazz Chisholm Jr. This is what stat nerds like myself might call a high leverage situation.
Yeah, but I'm not sure what the numbers say, but clearly an at-bat that could change the course of this game dramatically.
Swung on, belted. Rodriguez on the move, racing back. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch. That situation navigated to perfection by the Mariner bullpen. Whole half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the M's 5 and the Yankees 3. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Tommy Kahnle. Now to the ball game on defense, DJ LeMahieu. He'll play second. And now for Seattle, Victor Robles. The pitch. Just missed. And he bunts, but that's a foul ball. The pitch. That misses. Now 2 balls and a strike. Wouldn't chase that time. Next offer in there for a strike. And the count is filled up. gets under it, makes the catch for the out. And there's one down.
The catcher.
Cal Raleigh getting ready to hit. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And another ball. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
Well, he came right at him right there, challenged him with the 2-0 fastball. Not sure exactly what he was looking for, but gotta imagine that's a confidence booster on the mound. You're in that hitter's head a little bit.
There's a strike, 95 at that one.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
At the belt and fires. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Two now. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string of the changeup. 2 outs, bases empty. Julio Rodriguez up next for the Mariners. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. That pitch gets the corner. That's strike 1. Two down, nobody on. Here in the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's off the inside edge. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now, and on the mound, the closer, Andres Munoz.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
The pitch. Volpe, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Now 1 ball in the 9th. And stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. Drags and misses and 1 down below the zone.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets to the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
And the pitch. Upstairs. Base is empty, 1 away. You're at the top of the 9th. Gets a piece and stays alive. And a pitch. Inside, almost got him. On the ground to third. Rojas throws on to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Now, the left fielder, Alex.
So last chance for the Yankees. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. Top of the zone for a strike. Going along.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Just off the inside edge. Next offer is in for a strike. Munoz is just 1 strike away. And that'll do it.
Whether you're a season ticket holder or you just come to a couple of games a year, to see your team win at home, there's just something special about that. Good job by this team to get it done for the hometown fans.
A 5-3 final score in this one. For Singleton and our entire outstanding crew, I'm John Shelby saying so long from T-Mobile Park in Seattle.
For the Yankees, 3 runs on 7 hits, no errors. They left 7 runners on base. Time of the ball, 3 hours and 1 minute. Thanks for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.